Hey, everybody, and thanks for joining us here for another episode of Beach Boss. I'm Michelle Yu, your host, and joining me is the Beach Boss himself. That is Mr. Ray Paulick. And Ray, I am so glad to say that you're finally on the board in a big way from last week with a good, solid return, even if you didn't win.
Yeah, like I said on Twitter, even when I win, I lose. I only bet 60 to win on Princess Grace and the Yellow Ribbon, and Mike Joyce came on strong with the same filly. Except he bet 100 to win. I went 60 and 40 win in place, and you liked her too. So we all we all came away with some money.
Not too bad that we all ended up on an 8-1 morning line who still paid a decent price. So congratulations to
Yeah.
everybody out there that played along and was able to hit off Princess Grace. Of course, it's another week. We're going to turn the page. Just in case you haven't played Beach Boss before, this is the Play Against Ray Every Day contest. And you can go on to dmtc.com/contest and you can enter for free to play against Ray. You get a mythical $100 bankroll. We pick you a race every day and you spread that money how you see fit to try and beat Ray. At the end of it all, whoever comes up on top is going to be able to get 2 tickets to the Breeders' Cup. If you get to come to Breeders' Cup, by the way, you're going to be hearing the lovely dulcet tones of Mr. Larry Collmus, and he is actually going to be our guest handicapper on today's show. So welcome in, Larry.
Hello, everybody. Great to be
Larry.
with you.
There we go.
Ray, what's happening?
How's it going, Larry?
I'm good. I'm here. I mean, how bad could it be? I'm in Del Mar. I've moved
Right.
out here. I'm hanging out at the Hilton, getting ready to head over to the racetrack, and man, it's just great to be back in town after spending the summer here last year. It's just like being home again.
Now, what are you doing here?
I'm working for TVG.
Okay.
They're putting me to work for the races this weekend, and I'm looking forward to that. And just it was started out as a vacation. I mentioned to them I'd be out here, and they're like, "Oh, can you work?" I'm like, "All right, whatever. You know, I can
I
vacation."
thought maybe you were just practicing for Breeders' Cup.
No. I didn't even bring my binoculars. Nah, left them home. We'll worry about that later.
All right. Well, the one thing you did for sure was bring your PPs because obviously Beach Boss is all about having a top play. So for this week in our Beach Boss competition, we're going to go to Saturday's card. It's going to be race number 8. It is the CTTOC. It's going to be a marathon for turf fillies. And Ray, since it's home court advantage, I'm going to let you go first. Where are you spending your $100 in the CTTOC?
Well, first I want to thank Larry for we haven't had bad weather, but it's been a little strange, and I really appreciate him bringing the A weather. We saw the sunset, over the ocean for the first time last night. It's been every night. It's gotten overcast, and so thanks, Larry, for that. But
My pleasure.
Yeah, appreciate it. So this CTT and TOC, the California Thoroughbred Trainers and Thoroughbred Owners of California Stakes, that may be the longest name of a stakes anywhere. I know Durkin complained about the National Museum of Racing Hall of Fame, but this is a tough race. Not that any of them are easy. And, there's not a lot of speed in here. I think Ipanema's girl, Larry's the pronunciation expert. She may have some speed because she's been a little bit rank in some
Epidemia's
of her.
girl.
Okay. She's been a little rank in some of her races. Tapwater may go to the lead, but it's going to be pretty slow. That goes against my best judgment in picking Neige Blanche, but that's who I settled on here. This is a filly that when she started out in France, I think her first race was 1.25 miles. So they've really looked at this filly as someone that wants to go a distance. This is 1.375 miles on turf. She drew inside, which is a big advantage. When they brought her here to this country, they threw her up against the best. They tried the Del Mar Oaks, the Belmont Oaks, the American Oaks, all grade 1s. And she didn't win, but she didn't really embarrass herself either. So I'm going with Neige Blanche to run them all down in the stretch. And I'm hoping that somebody will go out and set at least an average pace in this race.
Oh, we're going to go with the 100 straight to win also. Not going to spread that money at all.
Yeah, I've got I've dug myself into a hole and with the Beat Ray every day. And so I can't afford to fiddle around with place and show anymore.
Fair enough. Larry, what do you think? You're going to go Neige Blanche as well, or do you have a little bit better taste in who you're going to pick? Oh, sorry, Ray.
I've decided to go in a different direction, not because Ray likes Neige Blanche, which is, I believe, white snow in French. But I am actually, I looked at this race for a while. It's so wide open. I mean, the numbers wise, they're close. And I'm like, what am I, who do I pick? And I changed my pick like 4 times. I'm like, what am I thinking about? I mean, I live in Jersey. I'll just pick Joe Bravo. I mean, that's my man, right? So I'm picking Epidemia's Girl. I think that she's going to be sitting just off of Tapwater. I could see those two 1-2 around the track early on. I'm afraid of Ride for the Cause. I think she's got a big shot in the race, and I think Racehorse does too. If the speed comes back, but I'm hoping the speed won't come back because if it's the same as it was on Thursday, the rail is way out on the turf course, which to me would favor early speed horses. And with that, information, I feel like I could get a good sit and second trip with Jersey Joe Bravo and get the job done. So I'm not super confident, so I'm gonna bet 50 to win in place on Epidemia's Girl.
All right, I like it. I'm like you're going before. The Ride for the Cause is actually going to be my top pick in here, but I have to back it up with the price horse, and that's the 2 Cristal for Hello Pierre Miller. He's won like 7,000 races this meet. He's able to deal aboard. This horse is stepping up, but going to be stretching out, which I think she likes. And I just feel like if she can't win, she can hit the board. So I'm going to do her like a place in a show bet, maybe not to win, but use her at a price for sure. But I went chalky. You guys kind of came with a little bit better prices, and I'm going to go Ride for the Cause in here.
Yeah, I think Ride for the Cause is going to be really tough, Michelle, and that was my original pick, and I'm like, I don't want to pick the favorite, so I'll try something else.
Yeah, I was going to go with Epidemia's Girl as my first pick, and like Larry,
but today it's going to work.
I kind of jumped around, and there's one long shot in here that I'm really interested in, and that's Global Brand, who just on paper doesn't look like she's good enough, but she's making her California debut, switching from Tom Proctor to Michael McCarthy for Glen Hill. And this is more of a pedigree play than anything else. She's out of Marketing Mix, who is a really nice mare, Grade 1 winner, hasn't really produced anything up to her quality yet. So I think Global Brand has a right to improve significantly.
My guess after hearing everybody's analysis of this race is we should probably just unload on Tapwater to go wire to wire because nobody likes her in this spot. So she'll probably win.
And
you don't want to do like a $2 saver bet on her, Larry? You could do that.
That's okay. That's okay.
And nobody mentioned Red Lark, the winner of the Del Mar Oaks.
Yeah.
True. It's a tough race. It is wide open.
Yeah.
Totally wide open.
Yeah. This is what we get though in Southern California when we're talking about the turf marathon, especially the fillies. I feel like it's just there's no clear-cut standout in this division, so it's who's luckiest day.
Right. Who gets the trip?
And by the way, when I handicap on turf, the first thing I do is say, okay, who's Flavian Pratt riding here? Well, he's riding in Chicago on Saturday, so for the final Arlington Million Day card. So somebody should have a big day here on Saturday. Maybe Rispoli and maybe Juan Hernandez. We'll see.
Maybe Jersey Joe Bravo.
Well, he's riding pretty good, as you know. I'm sure you've been following him out here.
I have.
Right.
Yeah.
He's doing really well. I'm happy for him. He's a good guy.
All right, so you guys have your picks in. No one's going with.
Go ahead, Michelle.
All right, so you guys have all your picks in for the CTTOC stakes here for Beach Boss. You guys are going to go head to head, so I like it. Plus, they both are a little bit of a price, so hopefully someone will come home happy. Ray is going to be all in on Neige Blanche, and Larry is going to spread his money just a little bit on Epidemia's Girl and go 50 win and 50 play. So thanks you guys both for joining us this week on Beach Boss. Best of luck to both of you in this endeavor this weekend. And then don't forget, you guys at home, you can play against Ray every single racing day. It is free. DMTC.com/contests. You enter, and we pay for your way to go there. The winner at the end of all this gets to go to the Breeders' Cup, where you'll definitely see Larry, and you might see Ray.
Well, good luck to everybody.
Good luck, Ray. Hope your pick does well, but not as well as mine. And you too.
Thanks, guys.
I'll see you over there, Larry.
Bye-bye.